Apple is entering the world of AI. It's about time, right? The company unveiled its first batch of generative AI tools at its annual Worldwide Developers Conference. The new Apple Intelligence features for the iPhone 15 or later range from personalized emojis to photo editing tools and writing suggestions. Apple has also partnered with OpenAI to bring ChatGPT elements to the iPhone, including a smarter Siri that can answer questions about your photos and emails. And the move comes as Apple works to catch up with Google and Samsung, which have already released smartphones with AI features. Google's Android updates will include AI-powered scam detection, homework assistance, and enhanced text messaging. The AI advancements will bring more convenience and productivity, but they also raise some important privacy concerns. And here to talk about all of it, Rick Jordan, CEO of Reach Out Technology. Hi, Rick. How you doing?
Hi, Marnie. It's good to see you. What's shaking?
Nice to see you. How far behind is Apple on this technology? Because, I mean, the ChatGPT and some of these new features have been out there a while.
They have, yeah. They're about 2 years behind in implementing this. And this is typical Apple, just to put that into perspective. Apple will always wait for something to mature in the marketplace and there to be a general consumer demand for it before they put it out there. So I know there's a lot of critics saying, hey, they've been at this 2 years already and they're sort of behind. But this is Apple's MO. They want to make sure that everything is a great experience first right out of the gate so that it doesn't blow up. Whereas Google, like you mentioned, will always just put whatever they have out there right away.
So we get to work out the kinks, whereas Apple likes to work out the kinks before releasing it. I get that. How about the new features? What to you, Rick, is most innovative about this technology?
I think they're so powerful. I remember when I was a kid watching Star Trek with my dad, right? That was one of the things. And you'd be able to talk with the computer at Star Trek on the ship, and it would do anything for you. This really is what that's going for, to where Siri will just do anything on a device that you want. You can say, hey, pull up my tickets, or my boarding pass that my spouse just sent me last week, and it'll automatically go through your entire phone to find this stuff, or hey, what was Emerald's recipe from last week? I want to make it too, because I want to say bam, it'll do all these amazing things. And like you said, help write homework, search emails, all of that. There are legitimate privacy concerns with that, though.
Right. And what are those?
Yeah, we don't know exactly where this data is going yet. Even though Apple's explaining that it's within this private cloud, what does that mean? And then ChatGPT, as you mentioned, awesome. They've been around for a long time, but that means that Apple needs to share data with a third party. So this is something that we don't know. I know Elon Musk even said, hey, you know what? There's not going to be any Apple iPhones allowed in any of my companies with the way this is set up. There's just a lot of information that isn't out there yet, including I could not find anything yet to where you can opt out of this, regardless of an FCC ruling about 3 years ago that said you can only be allowed to opt in, not given the choice to opt out. We'll see where that lands.
Right. So this isn't something that we can go into our settings. How's Apple responding to that, Rick, or have they?
No, they're completely in the dark on this right now because they keep going back to the private cloud. And mind you, a lot of this is not released yet, right? So they announced everything, made the big splash. This is not going to be really available until right around the iPhone 16 comes out, which is going to be around September-ish. And even ChatGPT, they're saying won't be around until later this year. So they're probably saying, hey, give us some time, and then we'll ease your concerns over the next 6 months.
And as far as this technology, this is anything older than a iPhone from 2020, like beyond that, none of this would be applicable, correct?
Yeah, you got it. And even on the iPhone 15 that you mentioned, I've got an iPhone 15 Pro Max here. It's only available on the iPhone 15 Pros and Pro Max. And then, of course, the new 16s because of the chips, or anything with Apple's M chip in it, which would be later generation iPads, maybe 3 years older and newer.
All right. Well, the technology happening before our eyes, I always feel like my phone starts to cannibalize itself after about a year and a half, 2 years, and nothing updates.
For sure. It is cool. It's going to do a lot.
It's going to do a lot.
We just need more clarity.
In the right hands, though, true. Rick, always good to talk to you. Rick Jordan, CEO of Reach Out Technology. Have a good day.
Thanks, Marnie. You too.
Thank you.